boy, he can do it again. One, two, 1, 2, 3. I'm not giver. I'm not giver. Do it again. Yeah. Sing goodbye. Sing goodbye, girl. Ooh, I got one person. Yay. I honestly didn't expect to get that one person. I was gonna do like a little message to let everybody know that I was gonna do this webcam, but at this point, it's just like my true supporters is already subscribed, so I don't know. I guess the rest will come later. But I just want to start off by saying Happy New Year's. Woo woo. We made it to another year. Thank you, God. In February, it will have been 2 years since the first time I went to the doctor about my swollen stomach. I'm sorry, I was listening to music. It's distracted me now. I don't know why this cat keep getting in my lap. She wouldn't be part of the webcam. But it will be 2 years of me going to the doctor, trying to figure out what's causing the swelling. Um, I've racked up so much debt and medical bills trying to figure this out, and I feel like I'm not getting nowhere. And I was supposed to go to the doctor yesterday, but um, they called me like 9 o'clock in the morning and told me that the doctor wasn't going to be in, and they rescheduled my appointment. And it's just so frustrating because it's like feels like nobody cared. Um, I reached. I'm not the type of person to ask for help because I'm so used to being let down. But I put myself out there to see if I could get some help, um, passing out flyers, going to churches, if I try to get donations to see if I can pay for the procedure. Um, I had like 8 people, maybe the max 10 donate to help me. Wasn't even close enough to get the procedure. I even took out a loan for myself, but still wasn't enough. I tried to, I don't know, get somebody to just go to the doctor with me to support me. I mean, I've had people go to the doctor with me, like I had 3 different people come with me to the doctor, and they've all been no type of support. The first person, they just sat there quietly. The second person did the same thing, but then they was talking behind my back, when they thought I wasn't around. And the last lady, she knows, I feel like she really knows in her heart that there is something seriously wrong, but I don't know. I feel like she's playing it. I don't know. It just seems like nobody is taking it seriously as I feel like it should be taken. Um, don't get back up here. This cat. But yeah, so I don't know what this new year is gonna bring. My body is feeling really weak and I haven't been getting the help that I feel like I should be getting from these doctors that I know I should have gotten already. Like if I was a different complexion, I wouldn't be still sick. It's so many people go to the doctor and they only have to complain about their stomach, like being in pain once, maybe two times, and the doctors is doing surgery to investigate, you know what I'm saying? And it's because they Caucasian. But me and other black women that I have talked to, they've said they've been in pain for years and years before the doctors ever did something. And it's like, why why do I have to get this treatment? Um, just because I'm a different color from you. Doesn't mean I'm not a person. Doesn't mean I don't have feelings. Because if it was you, you would have a fit if somebody treated you like that. You would, throw all these tantrums and stuff like that. But because of who we are, we're not expected to have feelings and get angry about treatments, that we receive just for being tanned and beautiful. But, that's life. I'm just venting, you guys. I figure I'd rather get it all out before the New Year's. Um, this is my last month in my lease. So it's stay here and do a month or go back to Georgia. Um, I haven't worked since my car accident, so that's been like 4 months. So it's no way that I could just get another apartment where I'm living, like move somewhere different. Because I do kind of want to move somewhere closer to the city. I feel like it'll be better for my business because right now I'm kind of living in the country areas, nothing really out here. You have to drive to the city anyways to do anything or get anything you need or whatever. So it's like it's cheaper out here, but it's nothing out here. It's no way to really prosper out here. So I want to move, but since I haven't worked since my car accident, it's no way I'll be able to get another apartment because, they won't check stuff and then you got to do the big deposit and all that stuff, craziness. So it means stay here, do the month to month, pray that God to send me something in this new year, like my business will pick up because I can't really work. This whatever this is happening with my body, it's prevent me from working because I pass out sometimes. So I can't just be at somebody's job passing out. It's only so long before, they go let me go and say I'm a liability or whatever it is. Um, and I can't really do no labor work because my pelvis is still kind of healing from the car accident. So it's like I don't really have too many options. And as much as I hate to have to go back to Georgia, because I really would hate to have to go back to Georgia. It just seemed like there's no support there. Even though right now I'm like in the country and it's not a lot here, the little bit that is here, I have gotten a lot of support. Meeting new friends, stuff like that. But I don't know. I guess I just gotta pray that God to bring me something in this new year, so that I could just keep moving forward. I don't really want to take no steps backwards, but sometimes taking steps backwards is necessary to is is necessary, I guess, to move forward and have a stable foundation. Um, yeah, so you know, I've been very disappointed in people. It's like you put yourself. It's like the people that really need help never get the help that they need. But a person that's, they clearly using you, clearly whatever it is, people just let them use them. Is it because you you see, like, what they out there, so you okay with it? I don't know. But this other person, you're not sure, you're not sure if they really like you or they pretending to get to somewhere. I don't know. But I've had a hard life. And it's just like, when will the storm be over? Like, for real. Cause tired of working job to job, tired of moving around. I just wanna get somewhere and be still, you know what I'm saying? And but still go travel because I love to travel. But I just wanna have like a forever home, a house for my daughter. So no matter where we go, when we come back home, it's home. But I don't know. It's like the good people, what they say, the good people finish last. It feels true. It might not be true, but it feels true. My bad, you guys. I got a message. I'm responding to it. This is my first time doing this live thing. It's different. It's like it's no messing up because everybody go see it. You gotta just keep going with the flow. I don't know. What's y'all plans for the new year? What are y'all gonna do different? I just I want something different. I want something real. It's like I'm always alone because I can see when somebody not being real. And I would rather distance myself than be around a person that I know is not being real. Because I can't fake. I can't fake liking nobody. I can't fake, like, I don't know. I can't pretend to like somebody just to, I don't know, get something out of it. To me, it's not worth it. I'd rather just figure it out myself than to pretend to like somebody just to gain something. But it's people out there that's really like that. They'll pretend the and I don't know, I've been in most of my relationships I feel was like that. A lot of men pretending to like me to gain something, if it was sex or I don't know, mainly sex. Pretend to like me to get the sex. Then when they get the sex, they gone. I'm always the girl they choose second. It's like the girl that they really want, the girl that they go all out the way for, knowing that she don't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? And when she don't want them, then they want to come back to me because they know I'm the girl, that really cared. Let's go wait around for them. I don't know. I'm tired of being chosen second. When's somebody gonna choose me first? Be like, fight for me. I've never had nobody fight for me. Not like, fight another person for me, but to fight for the relationship to be with me. It seemed like I was never enough. Like nobody's perfect, but it's like I'm willing to overlook your flaws, but nobody is willing to overlook mine, and we help each other grow to be better. I'm not worth that to some, the men that I've came across, but it's okay. At time I felt like I wasn't good enough. That something was wrong with me, but it's not me. It's them. They wasn't good enough for my love because my love is bomb.com. Let me stop. No, but it is. I love strong and it's real hard, real deep, genuine love. And if you ain't never had that before, then you don't know how to accept it. And I always go after the broken guys. I guess because I don't know. I guess because I was broken and didn't know how to fix myself. So I always go after the broken men trying to fix them. And they didn't want to be fixed. And I end up hurting myself. So it's my fault. Because I chose the wrong man. But, you know, it's scary trying to date out here being a single parent because you don't know. Well, I feel like it's more scary for a female than it is a male because you hear more cases of men preying on single mothers to get to their daughters, you know what I'm saying? Then, vice versa. Not saying there's not women out there that, do that, but it's been more cases of men. So it's just scary to even date. And then you find somebody you trust, you let your guard down, you try to make it work with them, but they make you feel like you're not enough to even, you know, give the same effort that you're giving, try to even love you or, but I'm starting to be okay with being by myself. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. It's just It's like I want that fairy tale romantic. I know that relationships is not gonna always be romance. It's gonna be some bad times, but I want some romance. Like I don't know. I believe in that. Somebody tried to tell me it's not real, but I believe it's real. I just got to be patient and wait for God to send me the right one, and He would give me all of that, you know, everything I deserve and more. But whatever. Whoever had me and lost me, that's your loss, not mine. Cause I know I'm a good person. I'm not the best person, but I'm a good person, and I try my best to do right by people. Um, so if I was in a relationship, if I was your friend, whatever, I try my best to be a good friend to you or good girlfriend to you. But I guess it just wasn't enough. So I just save all my loving and friendship for the people that really want it. But I guess I'm going to close out my year with God. I don't really know nobody up here like that anyways to be going out, but I can't go out anyways. Can't take my daughter out here in these streets. But so after I get off of here, I'm just gonna go take a shower and cuddle up with her and watch movies into the New Year's. And then tomorrow I'm gonna eat my black eyed peas, bring some prosperity in my life. But I don't know. Something gotta give because I'm tired. I'm tired of being broken down. It's like it's like the people that wants to do bad things out here in the world, they come up so easily. Easily the devil let them come up like that. Cause he know when he let them get in that predicament, they're gonna do whatever to stay there, which means hurting anybody to stay in that position. And that's what he want. He want broken people to be out here to break other people. So the generational curse and the brokenness can continue. I feel it. It's like when I was lost in the world and didn't know what I was supposed to be doing, when I didn't care about life, when I wanted to die, it was just like I was always protected. As long as I didn't care, I was protected. Then the moment I sorry, this cat was up on me. Now I feel like I got cat hair all over me. Ugh, my bad. But yeah, when I was broken and lost, I had I had an apartment, you know what I'm saying? I had consistent money, no problems. But the moment I started my journey with God, like I was 21 and I moved to Ohio by myself. First time I had ever left home, been out the state. And I moved up there with my pit bull. And at first, it was scary and hard because I went up there on the leap because that's what I do. I don't plan things too well. I need to get better at that. I just leap without planning. So I moved up there on income tax money, and I was staying in, extended stays, and that was blowing through my money like that. $300 a week for extended stay. So like after a couple weeks, and I wasn't working, but I was in school. I was like, man, I'm running out of money because I gotta feed myself. I gotta put gas in my car and all that other stuff. I was running out of money, sitting in the hotel, drinking, wondering like, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna have to go back to Georgia after I just spent all my income tax money coming up here and I signed up into school? So I was like, God, if you help me get a job and an apartment, I promise to not have sex, until I'm married. And as soon as I made that promise, the next day I got a job. And then within a week, I got an apartment. Um, because the job I was working, I was waitressing. So I didn't really have check stub. But the apartment that I moved in happened to let me use my award letter from school. So they let me move in on that. And things was going good until Ohio is real strict on pit bulls. I guess, stupid people breeding pit bulls to be vicious, and then not properly securing them because it's like a weapon. You got this weapon that you have created, and now you just, you don't have it secure. It's like having a gun and just leaving it somewhere that your kid can get it and then be sad when your kid get the gun playing with it and blow their brain out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people, it's always somebody to mess things up for everybody. So it was like everybody in the neighborhood had a pit bull, but for some reason I felt like I was being targeted. They came into my apartment for something, and then I didn't have a cage. So I guess the maintenance man or whatever told that I had the dog. And so they was, threatening me that if I didn't get rid of the dog, that I have to get out. And I was like, I ain't getting rid of my dog. I done had this dog since he was born. I don't know nobody up here. This is like my protection. I'm not getting rid of this dog. So I met this girl when I was at school. Whew, that was like the biggest mistake of my life. That was the first and last roommate I ever had. After that, I was like, I would never have a roommate again. I was like, oh my gosh, like biggest mistake. But I got an apartment with her. This girl, she lived on her own, but with her boyfriend. So he paid all the bills and he cleaned the house and cooked. So she was like a big child that was having sex. I don't know. I don't know. She was a black girl. She had this white boy and he just did everything for her and she didn't know how to do nothing for herself. And so she got in the house with me. And I guess she thought I was gonna be doing the same thing he was doing. I was like, bitch, like we ain't fucking like that. You was giving that That dude over there, some punani. That's why he was doing all of that. I'm not getting that from you. So, I'm not about to be doing all this stuff. We was cool at first, but then she started being nasty. Like she was, she would cook and leave food and dishes in the sink. Like, and I guess she thought I was supposed to just clean it up. Like, she didn't work. Her mama paid her rent, her half of the rent. So I was working 3 days, but they was 12-hour shifts for the 3 days. So during the week, I'm at school, and then on the weekend, I'm working the 3 days. So I didn't have no time, to be dealing with the BS. She was at home all day. But for some reason, she couldn't take her dogs out to go use the bathroom. She would let them use it in the house and then think I would clean it up. This girl was crazy. And she was letting dudes, she would go out and get a different dude every day and bring him home and sleep with him. And I was like, you gotta stop doing that. We are two young women. Why don't you bring home like a serial killer? He fuck you, kill you, and then come kill me while I'm trying to, sleep before I gotta go back to work or something like that. She was still doing it. So I was like, what did I get myself into? I was just so I was rushing. That's what I have done my whole life. Is rush things. And because I rush things, they always end up it's just like it's like shooting myself in the head. But I've learned from them things. It was hard going through those things, but I've learned to take a step back and to let things relax, to just flow. Because every relationship I've been in, I rushed it. I think it's because I don't know, it's because I never had like a father figure, and I never when I was like in high school, I got raped. So after that, I felt like the only love that I would get was through sex. Maybe that's just what the devil wanted me to think in my mind. So it's not like I was just going around having sex with people, but I would, because I wasn't just going around having sex with people, I would kind of like, if I liked somebody, I would force them in a persuasive way to be with me so that I could have sex. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. But I don't know. I didn't even really like having sex. That was the crazy thing. So it was like I didn't like having sex, but I did it anyways because I felt like this was the only way I was going to keep somebody in my life and for them to love me. And yeah, I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of to have people around me because I've always been alone, like just always been a loner. Like since I can remember, elementary school, I don't know. I was a mute, like elementary school through high school. So I maybe had one or two friends, but they wasn't really friends because they treated me like crap. But I was okay with it because I just wanted somebody around me. I was like, nobody else want to be my friend, so I guess this is what it means to have a friend. Nothing is gonna be always happy. Nothing is always gonna be perfect, but they like to hang around me, so maybe I should just deal with it. And that's what I have done all my life is just deal with people just to say that, I have friends or I have a boyfriend or I don't know. I don't want to do that no more. It's like whoever want to be here, they will be here. I don't have to force them. I don't have to do things that I really don't want to do in order for them to be here, because they're gonna just be here because they genuinely like me and like being around me. I don't know. I get told I'm boring. Maybe that's why I'm still single, because I'm not exciting enough. I don't know. I don't think I'm boring. I just think I like to do adult fun things like traveling. I've never been a party person, so I don't like going to parties. I don't like going to clubs. Like if I do go to a club, it's like a reggae club, because I don't feel like I'm being hound down. Like when you go to a regular club, you get dudes just violating you as you walk through the club. Like it's just like I already don't like being touched. So the fact that I'm walking through here and people are just touching me because they think like I ain't gonna know it's them or whatever the case may be. It just, I really, I don't, yeah, I don't like to be touched. It bothers me. So I don't like to go to clubs and parties. I might be slightly claustrophobic, so I don't like being in big crowds. I really don't even like when people stare at me. Somebody was like, "How you gonna be a model and you don't like people to stare at you?" I was like, "That's a difference, because when you modeling, the people is staring at the clothes, but when you just like out and about and people just staring at you and don't say nothing, you just be like, like, do you like my hair? Do you like my makeup? You like my outfit? Just say something, because you just staring at me is really creepy. And I don't even like when kids stare at me. It be bothering me. And when I see Malia doing it to people, I instantly tell to stop. Like, don't do that, because I know it will bother me. Like, stop staring at people. Don't point at nobody. She be trying to get me beat up. She be talking about people all loud. I think the other day we was leaving the house, she was talking about the neighbor while he was walking behind us. I was like, this child is gonna get me killed, yo. She gonna get me killed. That's why I had to go get strapped. She gonna get me killed. But yeah, she got a mouth on her. I don't know where she get that personality from, because her personality is complete opposite of mine. And it's so weird. It's like how you have this, she's so outgoing and I'm just such an introvert. And people just gravitate to her. It's just so easy. It's like everybody want to be her friend. And I just be over here like awkward, like trying to communicate with people, but it's always awkward. It's just like, they might say something and I don't respond. I might giggle or something like that. It's just like I never know what to say to people. And it might be because most of my life I didn't talk. So now that I'm an adult and I have to talk, especially running the business, it's just so difficult. And it's really difficult and awkward and weird a lot of the times. But I'm trying to grow out of it. I really am. It's hard though. Change is hard. I notice a lot of people are not willing to change to grow. I've run across so many people that say they want to do this, they want to do that. And then when you say, Okay, so what are you gonna change? What are you gonna sacrifice to get there? Oh, I don't want to change. I don't want to sacrifice. Okay, so how you expect you to get there? I'm over here sick, feel like I'm dying. I'm trying to fight for my life, and I feel like I'm not getting any help. Then I got this neighbor. She she's dying too, slowly. She got something wrong with her stomach. And she said one half of it is dead and the other half is dying. And they trying to do surgery on her, but she won't let them. And I never understand that about life. It's like here I am trying to fight to live because I just want to see my daughter grow up, you know. I just want to, I just want to be happy and see my daughter grow up. But here I am, sick and not getting no help from the doctors. Then you got this lady next door who is literally dying and she don't want surgery, but she also don't want to do the dieting that they told her to do. So it's like she trying to kill herself and she got 3 kids. And I was like, you're not even gonna try to like better yourself for your kids, do it for your kids or something, live for you. If I just die, I just die. Why is that? Why is it like that? It really bothers me. It's like when you don't care, you live, but when you care, you die and get fucked over. Why is it like that? Why do the good have to finish last? Why do we gravitate towards people we know are gonna hurt us and spit in the face of the people that genuinely care and want to be there for you? Why do we do that? Why do we sabotage ourselves? Is it because of sin that we do that? It's like we look for the heartbreak. We look for the hurt and run away from all things that's good and then complain all day. Just complain all day, and then you be like, well, all you gotta do is let that nigga go and you'll be super happy. You get everything you got. Oh, that's it? But I can't let this nigga go because then I have no nigga, but I have everything I want. And it just be like, so is more men out here. You never know. You might run into the man that actually want to, you know, do something better for you in life, treat you better, show you things that you never seen before. But we get so comfortable in where we at and the things that we know that we don't want to take a chance on something new. I'm tired of being comfortable. If I got to work on my communication, get out my comfort zone and work on my communication, then that's what I'm going to do because what I know, which is living paycheck to paycheck, bouncing around from job to job, constantly moving around. I don't want to do that no more. I'm getting too old for that. I'll be 30 next year. I am tired. And after that car accident, my body is shot. So it's like, I can't keep doing that. I got to, I'm not trying to be, if I get there, I get there. I want to be the #1 designer in the world. But right now, I just want to be financially stable, you know what I'm saying? So I could just be at home, raise my daughter, and finish my degree because I get my degree in December. So I have my bachelor's in business degree December of 2020. And that would be the first thing I have ever completed. And I'm really excited about that because I have never completed anything. It's like when somebody real good at a lot of things, but not great at one thing because they so busy doing a lot of things. That's how I've been all my life. Like I'm just really good at a lot of things because it was survival mode. I was really poor growing up. So I did a lot of things like braiding hair or, you know, driving at the auction. So I'm really good at driving cars. Like I just did a lot of different things just to survive. So now I'm just good at a lot of different things, but I want to be great at one thing, and that's designing. I just like to make stuff, but I'm a perfectionist and I procrastinate. So until I feel like in my mind I have crafted something to perfection, I won't act on it until it's perfect in my mind because I don't know, it just got to be perfect in my mind before I start working on it, and that kind of sets me back. So it's a lot of things I got to work on. And I've already started working on them. I've been talking to more people. I've been forcing myself to either sew or draw every day. I don't know. I'm trying. People say you should take trying out, but that's what it feels like. I'm trying. I'm doing it, but it also feel like I'm trying. I'm doing it, but I feel like I'm not getting nowhere. When it's people that put in way less effort than I do and just skyrocket. I see why people take the easy route because it's easy. It's just like with the devil, he give you everything you want right away. But the only thing about that is it don't last long because you didn't put in no work. So you didn't really build no foundation. So when you got to the top, all you had was one stick at the bottom. So it just crumbled. Versus with God, it take a lot longer. I got this Bible right here for Christmas. Got my name on it. Can you see? It's a little blurry. But I got that for Christmas, and I'm not, people, in order for you to say you have a connection with God, people make you feel like you got to know this Bible back and forth. And if you don't know it back and forth, you don't have no real connection with God, which is not true because before this Bible was made, how y'all think people connected with God? They wasn't reading the Bible. They was talking to God. So it's like you telling me because I don't know this book, but I'm talking directly to the source that I don't know nothing. But I do, but you just want me to throw out verses just to, I guess, justify it or whatever. But it's people out here that know that Bible back and forth and have no connection with God. I've learned that on this journey. since I've been sick, and talking to people about faith and telling people about what God has shown me, I realized nobody has no faith. I haven't yet to come across anybody that genuinely have faith in God. They teach you in church. And you know the people that have the least amount of faith is church people. Woo, woo. I might be pressing some buttons right there, but yeah, them church people have no faith. They sit up in the church, especially them pastors, telling you to believe a woman gave birth to a baby without having sex. They want you to believe that. Then you say, God spoke to me, or he gave me a vision. Not like I'm hearing voices, but he gave me a vision of something that is happening to me. And all of a sudden, it's impossible. But then you tell me last Sunday that all things is possible through Christ, but now it's impossible. Now I'm crazy. Have no faith. None of these Christians have faith. And it is sickening. If I didn't have my own relationship with God, I would be like a lot of people that turn to Christian people for help and they turn their back on them. Like they did Jesus. That's what Christians did. He healed people. He brought people back to life. And the first chance they get, they killed him. What? He brought 3 people back to life. That's on record. He probably did more. But on record, he brought 3 people back to life. And y'all go kill him? And y'all not scared about what's gonna happen? But that's how people are today. They like, forget God. He not doing this and this and this and that. So forget him. But it's like, how do you know he not doing anything? Because you're not seeing it right now. And that's how we are. If we're not seeing it happen right here in our face, it's impossible. Why God allowed this to happen? Why God allowed that to happen? You say God lives within us, so that means we are allowing it to happen. God gives you the tools to stop the stuff, but you allow it. We want to do whatever we want to do, and then when consequences come about, then we want God to step in and intervene for our own benefits. And that's so selfish. So selfish. That's like a spoiled kid, a spoiled rich kid at that don't even think about their parents. You know, they just out spending money doing whatever they want to do. Then the moment they run out of money or they get themselves in some trouble doing something, then now you want to call on mommy to give you some more money, or now you want to call on mommy because you ain't got yourself in jail and you want me to just throw some money at somebody to get you out so you don't have to face the consequences. And that's how we do God. We don't care nothing about him. We don't think about him. But as soon as something bad happens, we want him to just jump on it like that. And if we don't feel like he doing it at our pace, then he's horrible. Then, why is he allowing this to happen? It's like we want to pick and choose what should be allowed and what shouldn't. If this sin is allowed, then all sin is going to be allowed. If you want one sin to be gone, then all sin got to be gone. You can't say why God not getting rid of murderers, but you over here committing adultery, or you over here dealing with the same sex. Sin is sin. God see it all equally. No matter how much we think it's on a different scale, of one being better than the other one or worse than the other one, or however you want to put it, it's all on the same scale to him. It all look the same to him. So if you want him to get away, do away with the murderers and the pedophiles, then that means he gonna do away with the people that's committing adultery, the people that's living that homosexual life, the people that's, I don't know, gambling, the people that's lusting. It's all the same to him. We go do away with all of it, not just one, just to be convenient for a couple of people. We go do with all of them. People, it's just right is right and wrong is wrong. Black and white. No in between, no gray area. I know how it feels to have somebody put you in the gray area. It don't feel good. It's like 1 minute you like me, the next minute you want me gone. Then when it's convenient for you, you want me back. No, it's either you gonna love me or you're not. But I don't want to do this in between because it's confusing and it's aggravating and it's hurting me more than just being away from you. What's that verse in the Bible? The God hates the lukewarm people. Yeah, those he created male and female, so that's it. It ain't no in between, ain't no trainees, ain't no whatever else these people be making up or coming up with. I'm by gender. I'm not male or female. Then what the fuck are you? What are you? You're confused. That's what you are. You're confused. These people that say they're not male or female, or these trainees, they're confused. And what they're doing is confusing other people. Because if you was just gay, even though it's not right, because God say two of the same sex shouldn't be together, not because he don't want you to love each other, but because you shouldn't lay with each other because you're preventing life. And by you preventing life, that's where sin come in at. So he wants you to love folks. That's what I love about gay people. They are real loving. They are real supporting. He want that. But he just saying don't lay with the same sex, because if everybody decide to go gay, you know what's gonna happen? We gonna go extinct. Or we're gonna have to come out the pocket to pay the government to make us some fake babies. Like that's what sin either it eats at your pocket or it eats at your soul, your life. But something got to give when you deal with sin. You go die, you go come out the money. All these people, you want to pretend to be something that you're not. You got to pay a whole bunch of money to get this plastic surgery, all this other stuff, all just because you're not comfortable with yourself. And that's what it boils down with it. You're not comfortable with yourself. So you're trying to change yourself to make other people comfortable with you so you can be comfortable with you. Because like I said, if you just gay, you just be gay and like another person. You know what I'm saying? You a man that just happen to like another man. Or you a woman that just happen to like another woman. Why do you have to go through such a instinct of cutting your boobs off and mutilating yourself and growing facial hair? Like, we still know you was born a male. We still know you was born a female. So What really get me is these people that go through all this surgery work to change to a male, like a female change to a male, and then a male change to a female just to get with the opposite sex. So it's like they straight still, but they change. I don't know. That right there is confusing because it's just like, okay, you could have just stayed a man and you could have just stayed a woman and got together. And if you just wanted her to put on a dildo and have sex with you, you know, what y'all do in the bedroom is between y'all. But it's like you went through all these unnecessary steps just to basically do the same thing as if you would have just stayed what you was and just went and bought some toys. I don't know. People are confusing. It's all mental. It's like you can't process stuff. So you go out your way to do these unnecessary stuff in order to be able to process it. Stuff could be so easy, but people make it so hard. Harder than it has to be. So hard. But I don't know. We make easy things hard and we make the hard things easy. And stuff is all messed up and crazy out here. And it scares me. It scares me for my child. It's like I brought this child into this crazy world and I can't live forever to make sure that I can always be there to protect her. So it's like while I'm here, I gotta do my best to prepare her to make sure she will be able to survive. She go get some scrapes, some bruises, but I gotta make sure she survive. And who knows how much time I got. You never realize how precious time is until you know yours is winding down. People be like, oh, I got time to get my life together. I'm young. Then the next day they die. You never know. Time is precious. And whatever time I have left, I just wanna do something with it. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I hope it's meaningful. Mm. Hmm. So I done talked y'all ear off. I can't even believe I done talked for like an hour. I guess when you ranting and you got a lot of things on your mind, you can talk for a long time. But when you think about it, that's when you be like, oh, I don't know what to say. Yeah. But since I'm closing this out because I'm about to go take a shower and, bringing my New Year's with my darling in there. She sleeping. She gonna wake up and then she gonna be talking to me while I'm trying to sleep. Talking about what you doing. Girl, I'm sleeping. But she get on my nerves. Oh man. So since I got this book, I got it for Christmas. I've been reading one chapter a day to try to learn the Bible for myself. And I guess right now I'm just reading through it. And once I read through it, then I guess I'll go back and study it. But every night I read one chapter, and every morning I let the man read the Bible to me for like an hour. So I started from the beginning out the book. And then when he reads to me, I actually started in the New Testament. So I'm kind of like learning both at the same time. Multitasking, get to the Bible quicker. But I guess I read my one chapter with y'all, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm in Genesis 8. It says, "Oh, I'm just warning y'all. If I say something wrong, forgive me, because some of these names in here, you be like, ooh, how you pronounce that?" But my bad. Let me go. But God remembered Noah and all the wild animals and livestock. They were with him in the ark, and he sent a wind over the earth, and the waters receded. Now the springs of the deep and the floodgates of the heavens have been closed, and the rain had stopped falling from the sky. The water receded steadily from the earth. At the end of the 150 days, the water had gone down. And on the 17th day of the 7th month, the ark came to rest on the mountain of Arak. Am I saying that right? Arak. The waters continued to recede until the 10th month. And on the first day of the 10th month, the tops of the mountains became visible. After 40 days, Noah opened the window he had made in the ark and sent out a raven, and it kept flying back and forth until the water had dried up from the earth. Then he sent out a dove to see if the water had receded from the surface of the ground. But the dove could find nowhere to perch because there was water over all the surface of the earth. So it returned to Noah in the ark. He reached out his hand and took the dove and brought it back to himself in the ark. He waited 7 more days and again sent out the dove from the ark. When the dove returned to him in the evening, whew, there in its beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf. Then Noah knew that the water had receded from the earth. He waited 7 more days and sent the dove out again. But this time it did not return to him. By the first day of the first month of Noah's 601st year, 600 years old. Can you imagine living that out? I can't. 600 years old. He didn't have kids. What? I can't even think about it. But the water had dried up from the earth. Noah then removed the covering from the ark and saw that the surface of the ground was dry. By the 27th day of the second month, the earth was completely dry. Then God said to Noah, "Come out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons and their wives. Bring out every kind of living creature that is with you, the birds, the animals, and all the creatures that move along the ground, so they can multiply on the earth and be fruitful and increase in numbers on it." So Noah came out together with his sons and his wives and his sons' wives, all the animals and all the creatures that move along the ground, and all the birds, everything that move on land came out of the ark, one kind after another. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and taking some of all the clean animals and clean birds, he sacrificed burnt offerings on it. The Lord smelled the pleasing aroma and said in his heart, "Never again will I curse the ground because of humans, even though every inconsiderate." I don't know that word, you guys. I'm gonna have to skip over that. Of the human heart is evil from childhood and never again will I destroy all living creature as I have done. As long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night will never cease. Ooh, that's my chapter. Ooh, I thank y'all for watching, all two of y'all. I appreciate it. I can't believe y'all stayed on here with me for an hour. That's some real dedication. I love y'all for real. Cause I got a short attention span and I probably would have clicked off, but y'all held on. So that's real love. And I love y'all back. But good night, you guys. I'm about to go get, toasty and all warm and cozy in my bed and cuddle with my daughter and bring in the new year with her. It's always us two. She loyal. She said we partners. Well, she didn't say partners. She said partners. We partners for life. That's what she told me yesterday. I was like, oh, you my partner. She my partner. Well, good night. I'll see y'all later. I don't know when I'll be doing my next video. Like I said, right now I'm in transition. Don't know if I'm getting ready to move back to Georgia or what I'm going to be doing in these next 30 days, but I'm just going to keep the faith that God is going to work it out for me, whatever it is. I trust Him. I have no choice. Like, I've done things on my own, and it's worse things has happened. So why not trust and believe that God gonna take care of me? I've been sitting in this house for 4 months, and He made sure I've had every bill paid for the past 4 months of no job, no working, like only leave the house to go to the grocery store. But I've had the money to pay all my bills. So I am going to keep believing that He's just gonna make it work for me after these next 30 days. Again, good night. Love y'all. See ya. Bye bye.